the Buddha was your first sculpture, correct? And now you kind of, you do elephants and skulls and symbols, one of which I have
Yeah.
both elephants and a symbol behind me. But is that why you chose the Buddha, because of the Buddhist discipline? Kind of, really touched you, and you decided to recreate that in your work?
Well, I'm not a religious person, so Buddhism for me is not really a religion, is a way of life, a way of thinking. And if I had to squeeze my belief system into one religion, then it would be obviously Buddhism, as close as I would be able to get to it. And the Buddha is for me the symbol of the freedom seeker. Is the one that I would feel the most connected to when I would have to choose a totem that aligns with my belief system. So that's why I chose the Buddha. But I also wanted to make something more modern and contemporary out of him. And I since during my early adolescence years I was very much into punk rock. I decided to give him a mohawk, which is also
Oh my gosh. Yes, I
a
love it.
self-expression of the freedom fighter and the anarchist that just doesn't just go with the flow, but on one hand go with the flow, but on the other hand also has the courage to go against the flow if that's what your inner belief guides you to. So it's an expression of the modern silent warrior, let's say today.
Oh, I love that. That's so special. So I just want to talk about some of your sculptures I have behind me. They are absolutely stunning to look at. We have your small, these what we affectionately call the babies, your small punk Buddhas, your symbol featuring Liechtenstein, your large punk Buddhas, another Liechtenstein, Picasso, Warhol. We have a Haring elephant. What goes through your decision process? Why do you choose certain artists to be portrayed in any of these sculptures? Is it just kind of the history that they made, or is there a special connection for you with them?
Well, it's not a special connection with them. It's a special connection to the path that they created and the history that is left behind to be continued. My work is all about a continuation of some sort of everything. We all continue to exist. At least that's my belief system. Our souls continue to exist, and to bring the past and the present together, and to recreate, to replenish it, to recycle it, say it recycle as well. That's the thought behind it. And also to bring, I remember very well when I was younger, I used to love art at that time as well, of course, and visit museums and galleries. And I was always in awe for pieces that have captured the moment of time and have left such a mark in this world. And I just wanted to take those moments and put them with a certain intention behind it and with a certain meaning behind it into our modern world nowadays. And that's how it became basically a marriage. But it's mainly artists that are deceased, because it's a matter of a continuation of their aura, of their energy, of what has been created. But also sometimes artists are not deceased but have left already a mark in this world that is worthwhile mentioning. So
Right.
that is the meaning behind it, pretty much.
Wow, that's so special. I love that. And I love that, you kind of all these colors, and you really see the influence of all of them in this. I mean, I remember when we opened your new artworks here at the gallery, and Kristen and I, our director, we opened the boxes and we were unwrapping all the paper, and each one was so sparkly. We were like, oh, it's like a new energy coming into the gallery. It was so special to open each and every one and then place them, around the beautiful space that we have, and they just make it that much more beautiful.
Yeah, no, energy is the energy is a very important subject that you're touching, because obviously the energy of the creation is really imbued in these pieces. I take it very, I wouldn't say serious, but I take it as a high responsibility to create pieces with the intent of putting a certain energy into them so they can travel out in the world and continue on this path. So energy for me is probably the most important subject when it comes to the creation. That's why sometimes I have days where I don't paint at all. I have days where I deal only with business things because I just don't feel that that the energy is right to touch the pieces in that very moment. So I guide myself very much through energy, and I hope this translates into the pieces, and I have some really wonderful examples of clients that give me really beautiful stories of how the pieces found them and what they mean to them because of certain things that they discover on them, certain wordings or the name of the piece that all of a sudden has a meaning that plays exactly in the very moment in their lives. And when I hear these things, it's I mean, I know these things exist. I know it's all energy. I know it's all there, but that assures. It's very reassuring and serves as a confirmation as well.
That's so special.